Hello, good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Hope everyone's having a wonderful start to the week. So, today is another edition of Coach's Corner, and I want to talk about how to schedule your time. This is something that comes up constantly in my coaching sessions. So, here's the thing, guys. If you want to have an extraordinary quality of life, if you want to have massive success in your business, your personal life, and your personal growth, then you need to know how to schedule your time. In my coaching clients, the number one thing that I get from them is that I want to do all of these awesome things. I have discovered my passion. I have discovered my passion to be an entrepreneur. I have discovered my passion to be an artist. I have discovered my passion to be a speaker, a coach, whatever it is. However, I don't have the time. So, Lily, what do you think I should do? Should I sleep less? I heard that waking up at 4 a.m. really helps. So, here's the thing. Waking up at 4 a.m. may help to a certain extent if you are a morning person and you're going to bed at a sustainable time. But if you're going to bed at 10 p.m. at night and you're waking up at 4 a.m., that might be okay for you. But if you're a night hawk like me, I usually don't go to bed that early. I go to bed around midnight and after. If I were to wake up at 4 a.m. every single day, I would be a hot mess. So first of all, you need to figure out what your personality is. But you don't even need to get there. You don't necessarily need to get less sleep in order to get more done. You just need to audit your calendar if you have one. First of all, if you don't have one, we'll talk about how we're going to create one. Audit your calendar. See where you're spending most of your time. If your dream is to own your own business, look at your calendar and see how often are you pursuing that? How often are you putting time into your business? Is it consistently every single day, or do you sporadically do it once a month or once every 3 months? And that's the thing. That's the reason why you're not achieving success. It's not because you are not sleeping, you're sleeping too much. It's the fact that you are not spending enough time doing the thing that you're supposed to do. So this is when we need to get real with ourselves. How are you spending your time? And I bet you anything, you have plenty of time to pursue the things that you really care about. So here's what I do with my clients when it comes down to prioritizing their time. I get them to make 3 columns. One for personal, for you, because we all need to expand and grow as human beings, because that's the only way we could contribute. We need to be full in ourselves in order to contribute back to the society. And it's a constant practice. I understand that it's something that is not going to happen overnight. I'm constantly growing, but I do spend time growing myself on my own. The second column is all going to be about your business or your career, your education, your schooling, everything that you're doing outside of yourself. That's going to be the second column. The third column is going to be about your relationships, or you could interchange the relationship for the career. Depends on what's more important to you. And now it's time to really get real with yourself and put down the priorities that are absolutely important. Like, I'm talking about real priorities here. And that's when you're going to see a lot of things open up for you. You're probably spending a lot of time doing things that are not efficient for you. This probably means that you have to make some difficult decisions and stop doing certain things that don't serve your bigger purpose. You might not have time to watch a lot of movies if it's not something that is serving your bigger mission. You might not have time to spend with your friends as much. So there's some very difficult decisions that you have to make. Once you've decided how those priorities look like, and you're telling yourself that, yes, these are my utmost important priorities, then you're going to put them in those 3 columns. And now what you're going to do is you're going to assess how much time you need to pursue each of those things and have a specific time for it. So for me, what I do is I use a Google Calendar. I love it because it's easily accessible. I feel like if you're going to select any kind of tool, it has to be accessible and easy for you to use. Because if it's not easy, then there are more excuses for you not to do something. So find something that works for you easily. If it's a paper calendar and that's the easiest thing for you, then use that. And then now, once you have picked the calendar that you want, You're going to start to schedule in those priorities. And again, full honesty here with yourself. Do not underestimate certain things and how much time it's going to take. Give yourself lots of time because you want this to work. If it doesn't work, the thing is that if something doesn't work, you're going to just abandon and let it go. So you want to make sure you set yourself up for success and it actually works. So schedule in time of the things that are absolutely important to you. And you have to schedule for your personality as well. So for me, I have a hard time bouncing back and forth between two tasks. I have a hard time working in 3-hour chunks here, 3-hour chunks there with breaks in between. I just like to focus on one thing all day long. Maybe that's not you. Maybe you like lots of different things. Maybe you like to work in 1-hour chunks and have a couple of breaks in between here and there to do other things. That's fine. You need to figure out what your personality type is. And then you're going to transfer all of those priorities onto your calendar. Now, lastly, the most important part is you have to make sure you actually stick to it. My threshold is always 30 days. Give yourself 30 days and really promise yourself that you are going to do this. Because if you do it for one day and you're like, it's okay, and then you're not consistent about it, then you're not going to achieve your dreams and take action towards your goals. So make sure you actually treat it like a very important appointment. If we were to miss an appointment with a doctor, we usually get some kind of penalty. So you want to make sure that you have to treat it as important as a doctor's appointment. And if you missed it, you have to pay some sort of penalty towards it. And lastly, I want to leave you guys with this. This is a more of a general thing. I see this a lot because I work with brilliantly wonderful, caring human beings that always put other people before them. You have to start saying no to people. And the reason for that is when you say no to someone, you're increasing time for yourself. And I'm not saying go around saying no to everything, because there are certain things we need to say yes to because that's the opportunity that we need to take. However, I think all in all, I think people say yes to too many things and too many obligations. And in a weird way, I'm going to challenge you guys. I'm going to join in the chat soon. I want to find out from you. Sometimes when we start to put other people before us, when we continuously say yes to different people, in a way, it's kind of keeping us safe. It's keeping us safe from not pursuing our dreams and passions. Because every time when we pursue our dreams and passion, we're forced outside of our comfort zone to do something that is completely out of the ordinary for us, which I would like to call the extraordinary. When we're striving for the extraordinary, it causes a lot of discomfort in our life. And sometimes, I think, subconsciously, we are obliging ourselves to other people so that we don't do the scary thing is pursuing our dreams. I don't know. This is a thought that I had, and it's a different kind of thought, but I want to see what you guys think about it. So I'm going to head over to the chat to see who's there, as well as if you guys have any questions, please let me know. It is Monday. I am so excited. It is the best day of the week because we get to pursue our dreams today. We get to put things in action, my friends. Okay, let's see what we got here. Nice. Okay, so we have special shout out for George and Tracy. Hello, guys. Happy Monday. Hope you're having a wonderful day so far. And let's see what you guys are saying. So George is saying the quality and quantity of time make a powerful change. Yeah, exactly. So that's a thing. It's a quality of time as well, because I get a lot of people who would say, well, I need to spend time with my kids. I need to spend time with my husband. I need to spend time with my wife. I need to spend time with my friends. Yeah. Yes, we do. If that's important to you and really having nurturing, beautiful relationships with your family is one of the most important things on your priority list, then yes, you need to schedule time. And you have to, and this is my opinion, quality time to me is no distractions, which means that when I am sitting in front of my husband, I am talking to my husband. I am not staring at my phone and wondering who's emailing me. And the truth is, we don't really spend a lot of time together, but when we do, it's good quality time. So I agree with you. Beautiful. And we have Tracy. Tracy's like, hello, listening while I'm working. Awesome. Awesome, Tracy. I used to do that too when I worked in the corporate world. when I was transitioning from corporate to doing my own thing, I would always listen to different podcasts and different YouTube channels to kind of give me a little bit of boost. So Tracy, my hope is that I'm giving a little inspiration to nudge you towards your dreams and whatever it is that you really want to do in life. All right, George. George is saying hello. All right, guys. Let's see what we got. Okay, I think because it's a Monday, I decided to make this episode about scheduling your time. I think Monday is a really good reset for us. It's a time for us to really focus on our goals, whether if it's at work, whether if it's your business, whether if it's your personal life, to really take a step back and see how you are spending your time. Are you spending your time in the most nurturing way that is helping your growth and expanding yourself, your relationships, and your business? And if the answer is no, then there's some decisions that we have to make in our lives. A really good barometer for Monday, which is really hard to hear for some. If you are waking up on a Monday and you're dreading it, then there's some decisions that you really have to make. It doesn't have to be that way. I used to work in corporate, and the first thing that I would get from people on Monday morning is like, hey, how's it going? It's Monday. I guess it's not too bad for a Monday. Why are you putting yourself in that situation? There are other ways. You don't necessarily have to do work that you hate. Now, it's not an overnight thing. I did it too, okay? I was in a situation that I loved my job to begin with. I loved my job. I couldn't wait till Monday because I love working. I actually worked on the weekends too because I wanted to be in the fashion industry like night and day, and it just consumed every part of me, and I loved it. And then I started to lose passion for it because, as I grow as a human being, my interests started to change and my priorities started to change, and I started to lose passion for it. And I spent many years miserable at my job, and I would hate Sundays and Mondays. As soon as Sunday comes around, it's like, oh Jesus, I'm so close to Monday now. And then Monday is like, it's the worst thing in the world. And then Friday, I'm so happy. And I want to come back to this again. We have to take responsibility for our happiness and joy. If you hate Mondays because you hate your boss, it's not your boss. Yeah, maybe your boss is not the nicest person, but also you're allowing your boss or the company that you work for run your life. And it's time that you take responsibility for your life and make things work for you and start to plan your transition. Again, I'm not telling people to just quit their jobs and just walk out and now the universe is going to open up and all of these opportunities are going to start to fall your way. That is not the truth. But what I'm saying is, once you figure that out, start to transition. Start to make that transition. Start to book times on your calendar that could help you get to the next level. That's my ask for you guys. Let's see what else. If you guys have anything else. Beautiful. All right. So George is saying, I help people to invest their energy and time in the more efficient way. The most part of the day, the people know what to do with, but they need someone to help them improve their focus. I love to do my schedule at Sunday. I love it, George. It's true. It's true. Yeah. I think a lot of people want more out of their life. They want more happiness. It's just a matter of focusing yourself. And I think it's, this is again, more of a general thing. I think the narrative that we have in the world is that things that we do for fun and things that bring us a lot of joy and happiness should be a hobby and not a job. And I want to tell you guys that that's not true. You can make the things that you love to do as a job or as a business. I love doing this. I love coming live and talking to you guys. I love coaching my clients. I love standing on stage and speaking to people. I love doing research. I love it all. I love every single aspect of it. And yeah, and 5 years ago, I wouldn't think that was a possibility. I couldn't believe how happy my job makes me. So it's a possibility for everybody. If I can do it, so can you. Okay, so it's a little bit past 9 right now, so I'm going to say goodbye. I want to wish you guys all an amazing Monday, and always remember this, that your dreams, can come true, but the first thing you need to do is take action towards it so they become real. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. The people in the chat, the people watching the replay, I love you all, and I'll see you again tomorrow morning for another episode of Coach's Corner. Bye-bye, guys, and always remember to be extraordinary. Take care.